My brother and my sister, listen to me very carefully right now. Allah is writing something for you that you cannot see. You think nothing is happening, but walls are moving for you. Doors are unlocking for you. Angels are preparing for you. And one day soon, the very thing you cried for in sajda will stand right in front of you. Don't leave, because before this video ends, you will understand why Allah hid you and why your loudest victory is closer than you think. Allah is quietly building the version of you no one has met yet. My brother, my sister, sometimes Allah hides you, not because you are unworthy, but because He is quietly crafting you into someone the world hasn't met yet. Not even you. You think you're being delayed. You think others are being chosen while you are being overlooked. You scroll through life and see people succeeding, achieving, laughing, and somewhere deep inside you whisper, Ya Allah, why not me? But what you don't see is the sacred construction happening in silence. You are not being forgotten, you are being prepared. Every heartbreak you've endured wasn't random. Every unanswered dua that left you trembling in sajda wasn't ignored. Every lonely night when you felt invisible, when no one checked on you, when you cried softly into your pillow so no one would hear, none of it was wasted. Not a single tear slipped unnoticed by Allah. You see, Allah is working on you in private. The same way a seed is buried beneath the soil, unseen, unheard, unnoticed, but quietly it breaks open, grows roots, and reaches for the light. No one celebrates the breaking. No one claps for the struggle beneath the surface. But one day, the tree rises, and the world marvels at its shade without ever knowing the battle it fought underground. That's you right now, hidden beneath the soil of silence, unseen by the world, but seen by the one who planted you. And maybe that hurts, because you want to be noticed, you want to be chosen, you want people to finally see what you carry inside. But Allah hides His most precious creations until they are ready. Diamonds are never found lying in the streets. Pearls are not discovered on open sand. And the strongest iron is forged only in fire. So if you feel hidden, it's not because you are unworthy, it's because you are rare. Too rare to be rushed, too valuable to be exposed before time. I know it feels like everyone else has moved ahead. You see people smiling in their blessings, achieving dreams, starting chapters you've been making dua for. And you sit there in the quiet of your room whispering, Ya Allah, did you forget me? But He hasn't. Wallahi, He hasn't. He says in the Quran, indeed your Lord has not forsaken you, nor has He forgotten you. Surah Ad-Duha 93:3. Right now He is preparing you for a version of life you cannot even imagine. Because there are parts of you He is still shaping. Your patience, your faith, your strength, your trust in Him when nothing around you makes sense. These aren't lessons the world teaches you. These are lessons Allah writes in lonely nights, in silent tears, in unanswered du'as that turn into whispers of surrender. Every closed door right now is a gentle protection. Every delay is a divine strategy. Every pause is Allah quietly saying, not yet my servant, I am still building you. And one day, the veil will lift, and the world will meet a version of you that even you won't recognize. The you who broke, but healed. The you who cried, but rose. The you who felt unseen, but was always watched by Allah. So work quietly, cry quietly, pray quietly. Because even when it feels like nothing is happening, everything is happening. Behind the curtain of your life, Allah is aligning moments, people, and blessings you haven't even prayed for yet. And when the time is right, when Allah finally unveils what He's been building inside you, even you will whisper, Subhanallah, so this is what you were preparing me for. My brother, my sister, do you know why Allah keeps you hidden? Because masterpieces are never built in public. The world only sees the final picture. But the brushstrokes, the rough edges, the mistakes, the corrections, they all happen in silence. And right now your silence is not empty. It's sacred. Every heartbreak you thought broke you was actually reshaping you. You thought Allah was taking something away, but He was making room for something greater. You prayed for certain people to stay, but He removed them because their presence would have destroyed what He is building inside you. You asked for shortcuts, but He slowed you down because rushing would have ruined the foundation of your blessings. Sometimes Allah doesn't answer your dua the way you want, because He wants to prepare you to carry something better than what you asked for. And I know it hurts when you can't see what's coming. It hurts when the story doesn't make sense yet. It hurts when your heart is begging for answers and all you get is silence. But that silence is Allah speaking to you in a different language. He is saying, my servant, wait, trust me, I am not punishing you and I am positioning you. Remember this, a seed never complains while buried underground. It never cries out, why is it so dark? Why can't I breathe? Why am I forgotten here? Because what the seed doesn't see is that this darkness is temporary. This pressure is necessary. Without being buried, it could never grow roots deep enough to withstand the storms above. And one day, when the time is right, the same seed breaks through the soil, meets the sunlight, and blossoms into something no one believed possible. That's you right now, buried, hidden, unseen. But in reality, you are becoming. Every unanswered dua right now is building patience you will need later. Every lonely night right now is sharpening your reliance on Allah alone. Every setback right now is training your heart to recognize real blessings when they arrive. And when they arrive, they will arrive so beautifully that even your pain will make sense. You will look back and whisper to yourself, Subhanallah, if that heartbreak didn't happen, I wouldn't be here. If that delay didn't come, I wouldn't be ready. If Allah gave me what I wanted back then, I would have lost what I truly needed now. This is why you cannot compare your life to others. This is why you cannot measure your worth by someone else's timeline. Some people get their blessings early, but lose them just as quickly. Others wait longer, because what Allah is building for them is meant to last forever. And maybe that's you. Maybe your silence today is the price of a victory so loud tomorrow that the same people who overlooked you will be left speechless. So don't be discouraged if no one claps for you right now. Don't let it break you if no one notices your effort, because you are not working for people's applause. You are working for Allah's reward. He sees the nights you pray when no one else does. He hears the duas you whisper that no one else knows. He knows the weight you carry in a heart that smiles while it breaks. And He promises you, indeed, with hardship comes ease. Surah Ash-Shar 94 verse 6. Not after hardship, with hardship. Which means even in this very moment, something beautiful is being prepared for you. You may not see it now, but one day you'll understand why the wait was so long, why the silence was so heavy, why the heartbreak was so deep. Because when Allah unveils you, you won't just step into blessings, you'll step into the person He was building inside you all along. And on that day, even you will struggle to recognize yourself. What you plant in silence, Allah grows in places you cannot see. My brother, my sister, do you ever feel like your efforts go unseen? Like you've been pouring your heart, your tears, and your prayers into the soil of life, but nothing seems to grow? You pray in silence, you give in silence, you forgive in silence, and sometimes the silence feels endless. But listen carefully. Nothing you've planted is wasted. Every dua you whispered in the quiet of the night when no one knew the battles inside you, Allah heard it. Every sacrifice you made for His sake when no one thanked you, Allah counted it. Every moment you swallowed your anger when you could have fought back, Allah recorded it. What you plant in silence, Allah is growing in places you cannot yet see. Think of a seed buried deep beneath the soil that looks dead, forgotten, invisible. But beneath the surface, where no eyes can see, life is happening. The seed is breaking. Its roots are digging deeper. Its strength is being built in the dark, long before anyone above the ground notices. That is your life right now. You think nothing is happening because you can't see it. But Allah is nurturing something extraordinary beneath the surface. Your patience is growing roots. Your quiet duas are turning into branches. Your sacrifices are shaping a tree that will one day give shade to blessings you can't even imagine yet. And when the time is right, the same tree will blossom in ways that will leave you speechless. Sometimes Allah hides your progress because He doesn't want the wrong eyes to see it yet. You've been wondering why no one claps for you, why your kindness goes unrecognized, why your efforts seem invisible to everyone around you. But maybe Allah is protecting your seed, because not every hand deserves to touch what He's growing. Not every heart is pure enough to witness the foundation of your blessings. Some plants grow fast, but die just as quickly. Others take longer because their roots are meant to withstand storms. And maybe that's you, my brother, my sister. Oh, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Some people harvest early because their tree is small. But Allah is preparing you for a giant tree, one that needs time, patience, and unseen care to grow. Every time you forgive when you could have exposed someone, that's a seed. Every time you prayed when your heart felt heavy, that's a seed. Every time you trusted Allah when life didn't make sense, that's a seed. And Allah has promised, so whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it. Surah Az-Zalzala 99:7. Not one seed is wasted, not one tear is ignored, not one dua is forgotten. You might feel buried right now, but being buried is not the same as being dead. When Allah places you in a season of silence, it is not to break you, it is to root you. Because before a tree rises to the sky, it must first go deep into the earth. Before your blessings rise in front of the world, Allah must first build the parts of you that no one else can see. Your patience and your sincerity, your tawakkul, your trust in Him when everything feels uncertain. And when the time comes, when Allah finally decides the roots are strong enough, the surface will break, the light will pour in, and the world will see a life you once begged for in sajda. My brother, my sister, the most beautiful trees you see today once disappeared beneath the ground. The tallest palm you admire, the one that gives shade and carries sweet fruit, was once a tiny, fragile seed buried in darkness. It wasn't ignored, it wasn't forgotten, it was being prepared, and so are you. Sometimes Allah delays your harvest because He knows your roots are not deep enough yet. He knows that if He gave you what you want right now, the weight of the blessing might crush you instead of carry you. So He lets you grow slowly, quietly, in places no one else sees. Every lonely night you thought no one cared, Allah was watering your roots. And every dua you made with trembling lips, Allah was feeding your soil. Every time you gave up your ego and forgave someone for His sake, Allah was strengthening your trunk. You thought your silence was empty, but your silence was the safest place for your blessings to grow. My brother, my sister, when you plant sincerity, Allah grows results. When you plant patience, Allah grows wisdom. When you plant tears, Allah grows relief. And when you plant tawakkul, trust in Him, Allah grows doors you never knew existed. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, whoever humbles himself for the sake of Allah, Allah will elevate him. Sahih Muslim. Do you understand what that means? It means that when you choose to stay quiet, when you choose to work without showing off, when you choose to keep your effort between you and Allah, you are planting seeds of elevation. The world may not see it yet, but the heavens are already celebrating it. Think of the rain. When it falls, it doesn't make a sound inside the soil. The roots do not scream. The growth does not announce itself. But one day when the earth cracks open and blossoms appear, you realize that life was happening all along, quietly, invisibly, beautifully. That's what Allah is doing for you right now. Even in this very moment, He is nurturing blessings you cannot see yet. He is arranging paths you don't know exist. He is softening hearts, preparing doors, and aligning moments, all in silence, behind the veil. But here's the test. Can you trust Him enough to keep planting, even when you see nothing growing? Can you keep making dua even when it feels like the sky is silent? Can you keep being kind even when people don't notice or appreciate you? Because the seed does not complain while underground. It doesn't rush the process. It simply trusts the one who planted it. And when the time comes, the same seed breaks through the earth and meets a sunlight it never imagined. My brother, my sister, you might feel buried right now. Buried under responsibilities, heartbreak, silence, and unanswered prayers. But remember this, being buried is not the same as being forgotten. Sometimes Allah buries you deeply, because the greater the tree, the deeper the roots must grow. And when He finally brings you out of this soil, you will not just stand tall, you will stand firm, unshaken by winds, ready to carry blessings without breaking under their weight. Do not envy the ones who bloom quickly. Do not compare your process to theirs. Some plants grow fast but die fast. Some fruits ripen early but rot just as quickly.